Salutations, everyone. This is going to be Fairy Tale Chapter 62. This is Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest, by the way. So, the cover page for this chapter is pretty cool, actually. It's Natsu. He's got a really boss type pose, and he's got his boss gear as well. I really like how I like the way he's wearing his jacket on his shoulders and the way it levitates because of the heat. It just makes him look so badass, I gotta say. I'm really looking forward to what this chapter is in store for us. And first thing I want to comment on is Alderon's back. His little cape thing. I just noticed it looks like a leaf, so that's pretty cool. It goes with his theme of being a what do you call it, wood dragon god anyway. And one thing I've noticed in this chapter is Alderon has a bit of a what do you call it, sup, superiority complex, because he always talks down upon humans like a mere human would dare resist the power of a god. A bit of a god complex as well. Yeah, and then I like in this part he mentions that you are no human, you are a dragon's child and a demon. Reference to Natsu's makeup of being E and D anyway. I mean, we've not seen any what you call it, demon stuff recently in the 100 Year Quest. Actually, there's no what you call it, there's nothing of it. We don't really see anything of the demon inside Natsu. Um, but obviously Natsu gives a little speech about friends, and we get a little what do you call it, a panel of Lucy, because that's obviously the representation of his friends anyway. But I really like how Natsu, he doesn't like to be defined by the things like being a dragon's child or being a demon. He's just him. He's Natsu Dragonil. So I thought that was pretty cool, and he exchanges a few blows with Alderon. And the move that was completely destroying Natsu last chapter, he completely counters it with the wall of fire, and I thought he would have done that straight away. And Alderon is pretty shocked in this instance because he recognizes that it's Ignil's flame. And Ignil, being who he is, he was king of the fire dragons anyway. So he's always had quite a high status, even among the dragons. So, yeah, he looks pretty shocked that a mere human would have powers like that. You are just a human using a dragon's power. And yeah, he's definitely pissed about that. You humans are meant to be preyed upon. It is 100 years too early for you to defy a god. That's kind of a reference to the 100 Year Quest. It's already been 100 years, so that's kind of funny anyway. So that is a quite good clapback anyway. I thought from Natsu. Tons of wizards tried to beat you over again, a century, but all this piling up, and now I'm here. So this kind of a little build up to Natsu about to deal the finishing blow. All the humans are my nourishment, my servants. No matter how many years pass, that will never change. Humans will never triumphant over dragonkind. And something I've noticed already. This guy has that old school dragon mentality, because dragons in the fairy tale universe have always been the superior, the apex race anyway. So they sit on top of everything, and for a long time they've always just stuck to themselves. And so he's got that old thinking that everyone worships them and everything below them is worthless anyway. And one thing I did notice, especially when Natsu asks him how many humans have killed, because Natsu has one of those moral compasses where he only fights bad guys. So the fact that he asks, and Alderaan actually gives a quite straightforward answer. He's killed like 300,000 of them in the past because they've all lived on top of him, and he has no what do you call it, no real care for human life because he just ate them all, and there's no what do you call it, there's no guilt or anything. And and then because of Alderon's answer, Natsu comes to his own conclusion that he is a bad guy, and he sees that as a bit of a relief. So I can definitely see that as an excuse for Natsu to go all out, because really doesn't like hurting people unless they're bad people, kind of a really simplistic logic anyway. But he even says that that's a relief anyway. And because he even makes a reference to the previous war dragon god, Necrophobia, because he classifies him as a good guy. So that's why he decided if the five dragon gods were good, we wouldn't fight them. But you're different, You don't care a bit about human life. And we kind of see him power up as well, so it looks pretty cool. And you're still bent on hurting humans. That's why I'm going to beat you here and now. And Alderaan seems unfazed anyway. That's surprising, convenient reasoning. Do humans not kill animals in order to eat? We still do it so we can live. not to kill everything like you do. Okay, that's kind of a weak point, Natsu, but okay, whatever. Besides, we could coexist with dragons. What drivel? I mean, that is what Alderaan used to. What do you call it? That is what Ignil used to preach. I mean, considering the fact that he took Natsu as his fostered child and he raised him anyway. And obviously, Alderaan's with the old traditional dragon thinking anyway. But yeah, here we go. Dragons are the pinnacle of all living things. It is by nature the thought of conversing with the humans is absurd. I was raised by a dragon to consume us. Ignil was different. Then Ignil was a fool to think he would fall so low. Oh damn! Oh no, he didn't. Oh no, he didn't. So Alderaan has made a grave mistake by insulting Ignil, and I know because of this statement that Natsu is going to have a little power up here. Ignil's the mighty fire dragon king. Ignil's fire again. No, this is Atlas flame and Ignil. Oh, could the mixture of could this fire be a mixture of flames from different dragons? No, this is my fire. Oh, that was quite a good statement there. Down. Let me see what he deals. All right. So Dragon Slayer Secret Art Purgatory Dragon Fire. Whoa, yo, that looks sick. That little finishing blow as well. It looks very strong. And I like how what do you call it? Let's go back a few panels back. I like how what do you call it? Alderaan, he doesn't want to acknowledge Natsu and all because he every time he gets hit by a flame, he's like, "Oh, that's not your flame." He only acknowledges the dragon that's associated with the Natsu, saying, "Oh, that's Ignil's flame, or that's Atlas's flame." And I like how Natsu, his little comeback was, "This is his own flame," and it's just the fact that he won't acknowledge that a human can also have a strength like this. That's what it is really. And with this, he's been thoroughly punished. Anyway, the purgatory fire looks pretty good. And look at his face; like his face looks broken. Yeah, Alderaan looks like he's in pain. Oh my goodness! Look how big that shock is. Well, it's even penetrated the entire big husk of Alderaan as well. The massive beam coming out. It can't be. It's burning me with that power. Will you burn the world? Oh, oh, damn! That's quite nice actually. It can't be. I'm burning me with that power. Will you burn the world? Oh, I like that. I like that little verse from Alderaan. Is that foreshadowing something? Nazi destroying the world with his flames. But yeah, it looks like Alderaan is. Yeah, has he? Oh my goodness, yo, does this mean Natsu? No, what do you call it? Disintegrated Alderaan into nothingness. God damn, no way. No way he killed him in one shot. Damn, that's kind of unlike Natsu at all. To be honest, that is not a fairy tale thing for Natsu just to destroy an opponent like that. But I guess since he is evil, it's justified. But with this, that last statement, it's kind of leaving a chill on me. Actually, with that power, would you destroy? Would you burn the world? Okay, let's keep on reading anyway. Yeah, and looks like the big husk of Alderaan is gonna burn down as well. Did he do it? He's falling apart. Let's get out of here. And with that, only if the world makes an enemy of the girl. Oh, god damn, that was good. That was real good. God damn. Yo, I gotta say, Natsu's comebacks in this chapter were amazing. I gotta say, I really enjoyed his little clapbacks he did throughout the chapter. His first one, no one's beaten me for 100 years, and he replies with, "It's already been 100 years, so your time is up." And now Alderaan's final words were, will you burn the world with these flames?" And Natsu, it's just so good actually. Only if the world makes an enemy of the guild. That was really good. This chapter was amazing actually. There was a lot of nice little dialogue exchange between Natsu and Alderaan, and we can definitely see what kind of person Alderaan was anyway. I mean, what kind of dragon Alderaan was, and what his mindset was. But yeah, Natsu came through with the power ups anyway. One thing you should never do is insult his friends, and that's what he did. So obviously that's why he lost. But I'm really looking forward to what's coming up next, actually. But damn, Natsu. He's he just gets strong whenever he wants, actually. But that was, yeah, he was a boss in this chapter. He didn't show no mercy to Alderaan. He decimated him. He doesn't even exist anymore. He's just some ash floating in the eye in the air now. So that was a good chapter indeed. I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm really looking forward to what's coming up next. But I'll see you guys next.